How do we end abuse in society? Just something I've been pondering over, or it came up because I was I was just writing some things down to do with the connection between consciousness, spirituality, and veganism, plant-based diet, that kind of thing, and how we can alleviate the suffering of humans on this planet, but also how that has a knock-on effect with how we live on this planet and how we respect Mother Earth herself and all living beings. So I feel the key element is when humans basically will feel good about themselves, when we practice self-love, when we heal within our own delusions, our own dysfunctionality, when we heal a lot of these issues, then there is an automatic appreciation of the sacredness of life that comes up. Because if we dissolve the ego enough within ourselves, and we dissolve our own biases, our own opinions, our own insistence upon what's right and wrong, or who said what, and all that kind of stuff, when we begin to stop judging ourselves and stop judging other people in our own relationships, then we have more compassion for ourselves and for others. And so this way of being then has the knock-on effect of having more compassion for animals, for the environment, for caring. The capacity for caring increases, and our relationships become more love-based overall. But the root cause of the abuse in this world is that lack of love within self, that non-realization of the sacredness of life. So by healing our own relationship to the sacredness within ourselves, that which is beyond our understanding, beyond the mind, beyond the concepts, when we tune in and get quiet and realize our unity with that which is beyond all form and all appearances and all mind, that is naturally healing. It naturally is healing to you could say, the fragmented parts of ourself that have had trauma over a lifetime, over many years, through abusive relationships and all that stuff. So, but when we heal that within ourselves through compassion, forgiveness, understanding, through our own connection to source energy, and many other modalities, so many healing modalities, but whatever it takes to come home to yourself, to come home to ourselves, this then opens the door to that appreciation of the sacredness of all things, of all life, of all forms of being. And then we create a world that has more harmony. Then we're not destroying the planet. We're not destroying the planet through our actions, through our selfish ways, because we realize the interconnectedness of all things. We realize the unity, the unification of all things. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that, and that's it. So the peace within ourselves, when we come home to ourselves, we find the peace within. That then it's the old adage, as within, so without. So it is only as humans that we have that free will to focus on our own healing, our own self-love, our own compassion, our own appreciation of the sacredness of who and what we are. If we can increase our appreciation of who and what we are first, and that can come through having lots of compassion and appreciation for those around us and animals, and doing good work and good service. But the core is that appreciation of the sacredness of life in all things, and knowing that we're not separate, because it's infinite intelligence itself. It's infinite intelligence itself that is animating through all beings. It's infinite intelligence that you are, that all of life is. So there's no separateness. You are all of it. And so when you come home to that appreciation of that which is intrinsically who you are, then the appreciation multiplies and amplifies the appreciation of all life, all beings. And then we can live in what we want, a more compassionate, kinder world, where we're brothers and sisters. We're brothers and sisters. We look out for one another. Not that we'd have to really look out for anything in that sense, but we unite in that core value of appreciating the sacredness in each of our brothers and sisters around us. And we hold that frequency of light, that frequency of love, wherever we go. And then that speaks and does its thing, and creates the change in the world that we want to see. Because, the children are the future of this planet. The children that are growing up now, post-COVID. I mean, COVID was a big slap in the face for humanity. It's a huge slap in the face, It wasn't enough to just have our own little person-centered, tower moments in our own lives. It was everybody. It was like humanity got a big slap in the face. So how are we going to move forward now? How are we going to move forward? How are we going to create a world that we can be proud of? Not in an egoic sense, but just know that we are appreciating what we have, what we've been given, what we've been gifted, because this life is a gift. And the children are a gift. The children that are here now. And the way I see animals around the world and on this planet, they are children. They're the children of the Creator. We all are. We're all the children of the Creator. So let's do our inner work so that we can come home to ourselves, so that we can be peace on earth. And then we can be of service and spread that peace and light wherever we go. But it comes down to appreciating that sacredness of life within you first. Within you. And acknowledging that, and knowing that you are amazing. And amazing in the sense of you are infinity, your infinite intelligence in form, in the same way that the Creator moves and animates all living beings on this planet. So let's come home to the sacredness of life within ourselves and appreciate the sacredness of life all around us. Namaste.